All right, everybody, here we go. The official May skin top 27 skin list presented to you by the #1 May in Overwatch, stamped with approval from Jeff Kaplan himself and Aaron Keller, have both agreed that this is the #1 May channel tier list countdown May skin. This is a really long title, so I'm just going to get to it. Number 27 is Persimmon. It's not a great skin, all right? It's very boring. The color's disgusting. It almost looks like she has stains on her pants. I have never liked this skin. I have always hated it. Have never once equipped it because this is just the most disgusting color of skin that I have ever seen. It is gross. Number 26 in the same category, Heliotrope. All right, another basic skin, not too bad. I just don't like the color. The color on it's just lame. It's like it's like a plum color, but it's not like a good one. There's better ones on the list, and we're gonna get to those. This is not a good color of plum pink. This one's gross. Number 25, we're gonna ruffle some feathers. Changje or Changge. Chinese, so I can't pronounce this correctly. I pronounce this like a redneck American. All right, Changge. Yeah, no, not great. All right. Let's start with the color. Lame. White and purple. Pff, dumb. All right. Just looks boring. It's just a boring skin. You know, we got a little bow in the back, which is cool, but nothing really special on this skin. I'm not too crazy about it. The gun honestly is probably out of everything, it's got the most going for it. This works with the gold, the white, the fade to the purple. This looks nice on the gun. Not the gun though. Lame. Dumb. I don't like it. Stupid. This is facts. 24. The Overwatch 2 default May skin. All right, let's talk about this. First of all, you think, yeah, it's a default skin, so it's going to be lower down the list. But you might be surprised at the Overwatch 1 skin. This one, I liked it at first, but the more I've gotten to get used to it, it kind of sucks. I don't like the guard. They took out a lot of the fuzziness, like the furry stuff on her jacket, which just makes this look just lame. She almost looks like closer to Symmetra, like all high tech and stuff, and I don't like it. Boots are lame. She almost looks like a freaking StarCraft space raider. It's not what I'm about. The sharp edges on the coattails. It's I don't like any of it. Yuck. Number 23, Abominable. I know there's a few people here in chat that this is their favorite skin, but these are facts. You can't argue with science, dude. Number 23 is Abominable. Now, why is it Abominable? The boots are great. That's awesome. But this is the B tier of the Yeti skin, you know? It's like the Yeti skin just with worse coloration, worse everything. Abominable, it doesn't make any sense. This doesn't do you any good out in the wilderness, you know. This is probably just a target for Yetis. Like, this is just like, hey, I'm here. Honestly, the coloration, like, by itself wouldn't be too bad, but on the skin, I just don't like it. And the feather looks weird too. It's just too in your face. Yuck. Number 22, heading back down, Jade. All right, so this is the first. This is getting closer to, like, you know, this is a default skin, or not a default skin, epic, heroic, whatever it is. It's green. It's the default Overwatch 1 skin, but green. And it's not a bad color of green. It's just too, like, Crayola. Like, she literally looks like a Crayola crayon. Now, if it was closer to, like, her tights down here, I would like it a little bit more. It's just very basic. It's not like an interesting color of green. It's just like, meh, you know? It's very meh. You know, that's what I'm saying. Number 21. We're coming back up on the list here. And it's a freaking legendary skin. Firefighter. I ain't about it, you know. It's an okay skin. It's not crazy, but especially for a legendary, it's just kind of like, it's a cool jacket. It's whatever. Honestly, the thing that's got going for it the most is the fact that Snowball has, like, red eyes. And that looks sick. Everything else, it's just very bland coloration. Kind of lame. Nothing too crazy about it. The gun's not too bad. Just a little bit more of a steel gray. You know, it's All right, number 20 is the Penguin skin. Now, why did I rank this as number 20? You may be asking. All right, let's start top to bottom. All right, chat's so pissed at me right now. Let's start at the top. First off, the head completely covers her hair. Okay, and it doesn't really like embellish, you know, the curves of May. This whole skin makes her look very flat, you know. And what we love about May is that she's thick, she's curvy, she's got that bow sassiness to it. But this one, dude, this covers her up in like a sheet. She becomes a freaking plop, a stick. It's not flattering at all. Yuck. The only thing, especially at the top, the eyes are kind of cute on the penguin, and the scarf. Out of everything, this scarf is the coolest thing because the texture on it and the coloration is really cool. Sticks out against the, Honestly, it's just a really cool scarf, mainly because the skin itself sucks. So the scarf looks really cool. And then we got a little fishing on the back, which is cool. And an egg, you know, those are all cool. Outside of that, the skin's not too great, not flattering for me. And then getting down to the feet, this is quite literally probably the worst feet I have seen in Overwatch. And I'm saying this is better than freaking Snow Owl skin on Ana. These feet are chonky, not good looking. This is like Kingdom Hearts feet, dude. This is not good. Disgusting. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it. 20. The only reason I'm giving it, honestly, up to 20, I was about to rank it even lower. The only reason I ranked this 20 is because the scarf is cute and the egg. Because the egg is a very unique thing in May's skin rotation. And that's why I ranked it on 20. I was about to rank it lower. So number 19. Now, mind you, this was ranked higher than Penguin. Chrysanthemum. It's the default skin. Looks great. Beautiful color. Absolutely beautifully stunning color of yellow. It's not a Crayola yellow. It's like a faded, kind of almost pastel, but not quite pastel. It's a very banana-y, but light banana. It's not like in your face, and it works really well with the blue outline that she has going on her jacket here. Love it. It sticks out great. Looks fantastic. Snowball loves it. Look at him. He's so happy. He loves it so much. It's a great skin. This is a great basic skin. Color. This is like the first time they did like a basic color change that looked really nice was Chrysanthemum. Number 18. We're heading back up. Jangxi. Let's get started with the skin itself. Skin itself, not too bad. Honestly, I've been a little bit harsh on Jangxi. It's not a bad skin. Honestly, my favorite parts about it are the fact that she has a freaking card pinned to her face. And then that, you know, the little circles are pretty, honestly, I kind of like them. It's cute. Color's not bad. The color scheme's not crazy bad. All right. So like this whole top part, I love. The skin's great. The jacket's awesome. Now, where it gets a little sketchy for me is the hands. All right. I ain't about these little claw hands on May. I don't think it works. A little too scratchy. And then the fangs. The fangs are, you know, I'm not gonna hate on the fangs because honestly, I feel like people have a fetish for these fangs. So I'm not gonna make any enemies today. But I'm gonna say the fangs are not bad. Not crazy about them, but especially when you're carrying your gun, you have to stare at these freaking claws around your gun, and it's just ugh. On the back, we got a little bell, super cute, love that. But here's the kicker, dude. The worst thing about this skin is this god dang gun, dude. The gun is so ugly when you have to play with this skin, seeing these little spikes sticking out from your gun the entire time. It is so ugly looking. Honestly, if it wasn't for these spikes, this gun wouldn't be that bad. Like the wood's not bad. I like the cards that are on the gun as well, but the spikes just ruined everything, dude. Took it out from me, man. And this is honestly, the gun itself is probably the reason I had to rank this skin so low. Number 17, Earthen. And let me tell you, man, this one's pretty good. This is like a really good natural color of green that works really well. This is the first time we got a little highlight difference here. We got a little graphics going on. It's a beautiful, not in your face, really good color choice, dude. I love it. We changed the color of the fur here to a nice golden or brown, like a light brown type thing. It just works really well together. This is like, at least aesthetically, this is a fantastic skin. I love it. I've equipped this before and I've worn it very happily in games. Now it's, like I said, it's not very over the top. It's not too crazy, so I can't rank it up too high, but as far as the color changes go, fantastic. I love it. Number 16, which I even like, this is even one that I do wear pretty often, or I used to wear a lot in the early days, is Bear. Bear's the first time we've seen a default, it looks default, but they changed the graphic on the gloves here and a little bit of pattern change to here as well. So this the clouds on the tights stick out a little bit more. The gloves have been changed to a bear face, which is absolutely adorable. This color they got going on here is fantastic. It's like this darker plum, but it fades to a light pink, and I'm telling you, dude, it just works. And then the blue sticks out. It's like a nice, it's a really good accent that pops out with here. This is great. And then the best part of it all, baby, Snowball got turned into a little tiny bear. It's the cutest thing ever. I love it. And then, of course, the gun itself, we got some little bears on it, some polka dots on the gun. It's a really nice skin. It's not too crazy over the top. Very classily done. I don't think anybody really has any problems with Bear. This is a very good middle of the road skin. This is a number 16. We love it. Now this one, I kind of went back and forth on this one because I like it, but I also don't like it at the same time. This is our number 15. All right. and it's MMA. Now, this was a hot topic issue because a lot of people hated the skin. Very few people loved it. I think most people were fine with it. A lot of people had problems with the cornrows. I don't think I had any problem with the cornrows because honestly, like the cornrows itself, obviously I'm not like, yo, it's awesome. You know, it's different on May. I'm not used to it, so it's a little strange. But if you look at the rest of the skin, it's actually awesome, dude. You got your gloves, your boxing gloves on here. Snowball's been turned into a gold punching bag on the back, which is, it just looks great. You got the little thing on here, the little glove wrap. You got number one, you got some nice thickness going on here in the back. All right, a little shiny. All right, so you got the jacket on, the belt, the feet look really nice. The boxing shoes are like really like nice and compact, and like it just looks really good. And then my favorite part of this skin is the gun. I would say out of all the May skins, this is my favorite gun skin. Like this one just does it really well. The handles nice and subtle with the stitching. We got a little energy drink on the bottom part of here. This has been turned into more of like a little punching bag where you reload the little twisty vial thing. We got some nice like boxing graphics on the side, but it's not like too in your face. You got MMC on here. They didn't change like the actual design of the gun too much, but they changed it to more of like a leather boxing material on the gun, and it just works, dude. This gun, especially when you play it in game, this gun just looks so freaking good, man. And that's why I love it. That's why I loved playing the skin so much, is because in game it felt really nice. All right, number 14, which I've kind of changed my mind on it a little bit. I said some pretty harsh things about this in the past. Rescue May is at my 14, and I kind of like it. You know, it's a big change from Firefighter, which was ranked 21. This one's at 14 with Rescue May. I think I do like the very bright orange. Instead, it sticks out much better. It looks like the yellow looks better than the gray did, and it just makes more sense. Like when you're in game, this looks like a firefighter outfit. The actual firefighter one, I didn't really like, because when you're wearing it, it just looks like a gray skin. It's nothing too special. So this one's great. Comes with a little flashlight. Obviously, the fire hydrant that we've seen, nice and red, nice and bright here. I kind of like the brightness of it. Number 13. And this one, I thought really hard about this number 13. Classic Overwatch 1 is number 13. I think the reason I put this here is because now that we've been playing Overwatch 2 and I've been wearing different May skins, I come to realize how much I really do like the original skin. Very classic to the original May. The new one sucks. This one, especially with the white fur all around the jacket. It's just the classicness of it. It still works. Like this, I think this skin is timeless now for May, and it's probably going to go into my rotation like every now and then, like equipping the, Overwatch 1 classic skin. It's just a beautifully done skin, and I think it's the reason I first started playing May, because the hero itself was just so like tastefully done with her design, with the jacket, with Snowball in the backpack. Like everything just worked really well together. The little accent with the hairpin up top with the red sticks out fantastic against the blue. I think just the classic design definitely deserves to be up in the top half of the skins. Next up, number 12. Snow Plum. I just want you guys to take a second to revel in this beautiful skin. This is art right here. All right. Now, it's not my top 10, but this one is just really well done. And I think everyone agrees with that. I don't know anybody that doesn't like Snow Plum. We got a little flower here replaced on here. More of a seaweed green outline on all this stuff makes the pink stand out much more. Obviously still more of a default skin, but it works really well with the coloration. We got a pink little dangly. Looks really nice. This is just an all-around really good skin, I'd say. Between this and Bear, the only reason I put this more on top is because I think it's more subtly done, but it still looks really good. Bear had a lot more design stuff going on, which kind of put it up there, but I think the coloration on the Snow Plum I think just looks much better than this one. All right, number 11, coming a long way from its counterpart at rank 25 is Luna. And let me tell you, dude, this is what I'm talking about, dude. The color that you put on skins can change it so much. Look at this beautiful royal coloration that we got going on. Nice gold against that royal red with the design stick out much better. It looks so much better with her hair. Like she doesn't look washed out. Like compare this to Jangxi here. Look at this. This is just, It's so, bleh. You know what I mean? But Luna, look at that. It's like, ooh, but Jangxi, But Luna, ooh, Jangxi, So Luna, it's a very good skin. We wore this a few weeks ago. All right, everybody, we are now officially into our top 10. And I think you all will be very happy to hear that the number 10 skin on the May skin tier list is Yeti Hunter. This one is a solid pick. I don't think I would disagreed with anybody on this being a really good pick. Again, now it's very similar to its counterpart coloration with the pink, but this one just looks, it fits better. The blue looks great, especially with a hero that's more about the snow. Urban camo that works really well with the design for the Himalayan design. Obviously, the Yeti, it being fully white, it just looks better as a snow skin. I mean, this is an ice hero. This makes sense. You know, it looks really good, and the white feather looks so much better than the pink one. Now, the only thing I'm kind of about still is the camo pants. I don't know if the camo is necessary, but this one at least it's much more subtle looking against the white. Doesn't stick out as much, you know. And we still got the little backpack here in the back. Snowball up here up top with a little bit of fuzziness around him. Super cute skin. Number 9. Now, pumpkin is a great example of how you can do an event or a holiday skin subtly and tastefully. We've got the same basic design of her jacket, her boots, and everything, but it's changed the texture of everything. It's given a little bit of an orangish hue to the fur around the bottom. We got a nice grovey type green going on against this beautifully classic orange that we love, and then obviously the pumpkins on top, the stitching across, changing her little hairpin to a pumpkin, and my boy Snowball is a nice little pumpkin as well. It's all around just a really good skin. A little bit of glitter going on. The tights here, I think this is probably the first time I've seen like a holiday skin done really well without being too in your face. Like this is just a good classic. Like this is when Halloween comes around the corner, dude, I am so excited to equip my pumpkin skin. Number 8. Right after the pumpkin, Retro Star. Now, this has sparked some debate. There's a lot of people that hate this skin. When I first bought it, I could kind of get it. Seemed a little cheesy, but I still bought it because I was like, you know, it's different. So we'll definitely try it. But I think the more I wore the skin, the more I realized that this is a really well done skin. The attention to detail, especially with the designs on the stickers, looks great. The jacket against the tights here, beautiful coloration, and then against with the accent on the hair, this color of green, blue, turquoise, and how it fades I think it looks so nice on May. It works out really well. The glasses are fantastic. And then we obviously have some stickers here on the back, very Lucky Charmsies, but like retro, like 80s, 90s. Looks really good. We got a little keyboard cherry on the back. And then the gun itself is so much fun to play with too, because you got this little rainbow here on the refill thing. You got some watermelon sticker here as well. And then the coloration's great. It's a nice cream looking one on the gun. It's a very fun skin to play with. If you guys ever do get a chance to play with Retro Star, it's a fun skin to play with for sure. And then the portrait in the game looks really well as well. I love it. Number 7, and not yet released yet, so we haven't gotten to play with it, but I do think this deserves to be on the list because we've seen it for so long now. Absolutely butcher this, but Hu Tao Mao, I think is how you pronounce it. Nothing too special about the torso and the legs, and then obviously the centerpiece of it all is the hat, dude. It's basically taking a default skin, giving it some good colors, but then putting all the resources and attention into this beautifully done hat with the little drop down snowball ears, nice fuzziness. You got the ears which flop. Okay, that's very, very crucial, by the way. Very crucial. These ears flop. Little floppiness, but it's beautiful. I love the hat. We don't really get a lot of May skins, which is literally it's just the skin, but like the hat is like the focus. I don't think the gun's any different either. We do get a little change in the wording here, coloring a little bit different, nothing too crazy, but the hat's great, and I honestly think it's gonna be worth it, especially for I think they're selling it for like 15, 10 maybe. I think it's totally worth it. Totally worth it, dude. Number 6. And this is for all the horny teenagers out there. Number 6 is Pajama. I've had an interesting history with Pajama, all right, and I've done some soul searching with it, all right. Pajama used to be one of my least favorite skins, and here's why. Because you guys were not here when they first released this skin. When they first released this skin, there's a bug with her butt that in-game and in this menu as well, it would be an absolute triangle. Her butt literally was a pyramid on the back, and it ruined the whole thing for me. I was like, oh god, this is an ugly skin. And I feel like since it came out like that, I've kind of had a predisposition to not liking this skin, but it's not bad. I mean, first off, we get the sleepyhead like type hair, like just woken up, which is super adorable. I love it. Works really well with the glasses as well. We got this nice casual wearing summer games throw over, pull over, whatever you want to call it, showing a little bit of shoulder here over the tank top. Super cute. The mittens, I still don't get, but you know, we're out here. So she's got mittens, which is whatever. I honestly would have liked this better without the mittens, just like normal hands. I think I would have liked this much more. And then we got the little pajamas, obviously, and the Yeti slippers, which are so freaking cute on those slippers. And you see her foot coming off them too, dude. It's so well done. A little bit different. I think the back of this is coffee. Am I right on that? So it's like a coffee filter on the back for Snowball, and then Snowball himself is like a kettle top. Very cute. I love it. Number 5 coming up way up top is Mary. That's the one we're currently wearing. Obviously, happy holidays, everybody. Now, Mary's is awesome, and here's why. They don't try to change something that doesn't need to be changed. They don't take a classic approach to something and make it into something it's not. They give it the classic Santa hat. They give it the classic nice like the nice cherry red over top of like the natural green. It looks great. They add a little bit of texture in here underneath to give it some of that flavor. They keep it nice and white. They put a nice little bow with some holiday gold on top of Snowball. They drop a banger skin. They did a fantastic job with this. Everybody loved it. And obviously when you go into Ice Block, you get a little Santa hat on top of your Ice Block, which is OP. And there's no other skin in this game that changes your Ice Block except for this skin, and that's freaking awesome. I love that. Number 4, which this pained me to do. But I had to be so objective about it. I'm bringing in Eco Point. Now, Eco Point is one of the most detailed skins for May in this game. It took the storyline, her cinematic, everything into an account, but it made it into a beautiful skin. It's got so much detail to it as well. You got the Eco Point jacket, you got the climbing gear, you got the rope around Snowball with the tape that's very makeshift because she had to like charge him back up. It's got the little solar charger up here. The hat is absolutely adorable, and I think it's my favorite hat in this game is this Eco Point hat. You got the logo, obviously, the socks with the shoes. This is like one of the few skins for May where I'm really, really obsessed with the shoes, and this one just does it really well. And then on top of everything, they freaking dropped this banger ass gun, dude, which looks awesome in game. You got some whipped cream down here below the gun with the nice red and the makeshift little tape holding together this little safety cage around it. Looks great. Doesn't get in the way of the gun at all. You got this nice little steel looking just junk looking type gun. The whole skin itself, there's so much detail and lore that goes into it that I just absolutely love Eco Point. I was thinking about ranking this higher, but I think there's a few more skins in here that after giving it some more attention, I think are going to be the top 3. Top 3 coming in at number 3 for the May skin countdown. Beekeeper! I have absolutely fallen in love with this skin. We played it last week, and the more I played it, the more I just love this skin, dude. The suit itself, fantastic, subtle looking, not over the top, looks great, but you have this nice honey yellow that accents all over it between the shoes, the gloves. You got a little bumblebee Snowball here in the back with his little tiny wings, and it's so adorable. And this is one of the only skins where she has like a mask type thing, hat that she's got going on. And then the gun itself, dude, is so good. The only one thing, the little stinger on the front, a little unnecessary. But the reason I don't really mind it is because when you play the game, you never see the stinger. Like you never see it ever. You got a little honeydew reloading here. The nice, it's such a good texture here with the brown. The gun itself kind of extends that honeydew container with the wood. You got a little bumblebee here on the front. You got bumblebee things up here at top where it separates. The gun itself, it didn't change the shape too much to like mess with it. You got the honey canister down here. Like all around, like this is probably one of the most cohesive skins that I've seen, where it just brought a really good vibe to May, and it's a very different vibe. And that's why I think this one deserves number 3, and that's a fact. Sorry, there's no arguing for that one. Top 2 coming in at number 2, and I think you guys can figure out number 1 after I give number 2. Coming in at number 2, this was tough. God, this was so tough. Sprinkles. I've agreed, a lot of people love this skin. I agree as well. This is just a super fun skin. Not even, there's nothing about the skin that I don't love either. The hair looks great on May with the nice cherry lipsticks, the different glasses here to give it a nice retro look. The hat itself with the frost, gloves look great. Bow tie, everything about this. She's got quarters on her hip here for the nice retro look for the sprinkles. And then the gun is even better. Look at this beauty. Oh my God, this is just, I love this gun. I'm obsessed with it. You got the sprinkles reloader. You got the little sundae cream on top. All right. You got the nice, which I think if I equip this skin again, I am totally turning off golden gun. This looks beautiful as its default. You got the ice cream cone down here. A little bit of peppermint candy canes type thing coming out the sides here. Not too in your face. Got a nice little serving thing. It's got that shiny steel that you see in like a lot of restaurants. I love everything about this gun. I have no complaints. It's fantastic. This one I think is probably one of the funnest skin in Overwatch, like the most fun to play with, but it's not the best. All right, everybody, number one, and I think y'all figured it out. The best Mei skin in Overwatch, Honeydew. The beautiful God-sent skin that Jeff Kaplan himself forged in the fires of Mount Olympus to deliver us this godly gift from the heavens. Mei Honeydew. Starting from the top, baby. She's got her hair tied up in the ponytail with a beautiful, cute little bow. The hat itself just works. It just works. She goes into the fully circular glasses with the nice bang cut on her hair, which is just to die for. I am in love with this skin. Like, actually, I'm going to marry this skin. Coming down, she's got her collared top here with the gloves, similar to Sprinkles as well. Oh, it's fantastic. Gumballs turned into a little honeydew top here as well. Super cute. Changes in the color here as well. She's got some cut off short jeans, some little jorts in the back. And this is the creme de la creme, baby. This is how I know Jeff Kaplan himself made this and Aaron Keller approved of it. Was that you got some nice thickness going on back here, dude. But it looks great. That's the thing, is it's not too over the top. And then obviously I'm kind of into tube socks. So like, you know, she's got that going on. So a little biased, but you know, it's got little polka dots, sneakers, which are super cute, dude. Everything about this. Let's get to the gun. This is the second best part of the skin, is the gun. It looks great. It's got the boba tea top, some good colors up here, nice and fresh looking too. Really fun to play with in game. You got the bubble dew refiller back here. Nothing too crazy on the refiller. But the best part about this skin is, if you guys don't know, when you are low on ammo, okay, because you won't see it here. When you're low on ammo and you tilt the gun downwards, little boba tea things pop up in your refiller. So you can actually see the boba tea little balls float up in your gun. And this is the only gun where the filler actually has things inside of it, which is very unique to the skin. So that is our Mei breakdown tier list. I hope that if I ever get the question, what is your favorite Mei skin ever again, I'm so glad I don't have to explain it anymore. This is scientifically proven by research. Doctorates from Harvard and Yale have both agreed with this list. Cross-checked it with them, sent them, and they got me back their notes, and they said this is completely accurate. Oh my God, Nobel Peace Prize winner right here.